Alabama, Mama Louisiana. You mix that
Good
Negro with
morning.
that Creole, make a Texas Bama. I'm a baby hand with baby hand afro. I like my Negro nose with justify my strong. Earned all this money, but they never take the country.
All right, guys. I'm gonna come in right quick. I know it's the evening time and it's dark out, but I have a discussion real quick, fast, and in a hurry. The appropriate conversation for workplaces. So I've been off, and the election was yesterday, whatever, whatnot, So today, my first day back. And as soon as I get back to work, the first person who walks up to me, he says, "Oh, the first black people is getting ready to get evicted out their home." And I looked at him, cold face, no smile, no nothing. And I'm like, "What you say? Did you see the first black family getting ready to get evicted from their home?" And I showed no interest in the conversation. And I said to the young man, I said, "Have I ever discussed politics or religion with you?" No, because he seen I didn't see it was funny. It wasn't a joking matter. I said, those are grounds for me to take you up to human resource. I said, first of all, whatever goes on in America, that's fine. Whether I'm happy with it or not happy, this is not the place for discussion. Hello, good morning. How y'all living this morning? It's Tiki trying to get out of this gate so she can get it popping. It's on and popping. How y'all living this morning? How y'all doing? What's good? What's good? What's good, guys? Happy Thursday. I got this week to finish out, and I will be going into my new days off. Yay! I am so happy, so happy. Sometimes the devil step in and he think he gonna steal your joy. I said, but when you step in, my friend, and when you come against me, you gotta be careful. You mess with one of God's property, God's children. Because I know I am blessed and highly favored. How y'all doing out there this morning? How y'all living? Good morning, you too. Good morning to you. I was gonna leave a little early, but guess what? Ooh. Yeah, how y'all doing out there this morning? I'm sitting back and I'm on my little chair today. We ain't gonna call it a soapbox. I'm on my little chair today. And before I say this, Nasma Hunter, you haven't got in contact with me, so I guess she don't want the gift card. So you know what? The first person that come up under this video and they say paparazzi, the first one I get, oh God, I'm gonna be at work. The first person that say paparazzi, you guys, I'm gonna do another giveaway also. And I just want to do a giveaway for naming my lashes, and I am a woman of my word, and she hasn't contacted me, so maybe she don't want the gift card. It's $25. The first person to come up under the video and say paparazzi, that's it. That's all I want you to say. You will win the gift card. I just want to show my appreciation. Thank you guys for watching me, coming over, sliding through, hanging out with Miss Tiki. I might not be the best reviewer on these reviews. I'm looking at this lady on my ass, y'all. I already got a bad spine. I wouldn't want to have to get out and whoop her ass, Lord forgive me. But before we call the ambulance, Miss Tiki gonna get out and go from 0 to 100 real quick. I might not be the best reviewer, and I might not do what everybody else do good, but I am working on it. I am a work in progress. I want to take my channel to a different level. Yes, it's a hobby, but I enjoy my hobby. And that's why y'all see me doing, I like vlogging. I like doing reviews. I like doing rants. Mine's are discussions, because review ain't working for me. We're going to do discussions over here. And right quick, fast, and I heard discussion of Empire last night. It was good. I was kind of like, there was a lot going on. The brothers, I thought, y'all hit me down in the comments. I thought Shine was his brother. Y'all, they be doing some weird shit on there, okay? I thought Shine was Lucas' brother. Lucas. All right, guys. But with this election, he not my president. I'm lost. How he not y'all president? He might not have won by popular votes, and I know the difference between popular. Each state, you get electoral votes. You know, here in Nevada, she won, but we only had 6. And I didn't pay attention in school. I need to go back and check out how do they assign your electoral votes. I was listening to Kevin, the Scorpion show, by the Senate seats and however many you got. And that's how you get it. But some places like Florida, who had 29 electoral votes, and places like that, big places she needed. But I think she did win New York. New York and Vegas, we are big union towns. And if you notice, y'all seen the Clintons here. And if y'all can recall, I did take a picture with Bill. You know, a lot of people was like, why you take a picture with him? He not running, but Hillary was running, but Bill used to be the president. Come on, boo, don't come out in front of me. Oh my God, this construction over here is terrible. Go ahead, Joe. Oh no, you gonna come out in front of me? Wow. Y'all, this construction over here is just terrible. Look at this. I'm just trying to get on the interstate, and he done got in front of me. I should have zipped off in front of him, but I don't need to do that. The spine already messed up. But anyway, not my president. I don't understand what the rally's for. What is everybody in a roar for? He is the president of the United States of America, whether we want to accept it or not. All we can do, walk by faith, guys. There's no fear in my heart at all. One thing about me, I might be 5'2", but I ain't afraid of nothing. Because you know what? I went through that time in my life. I'm older and wiser. When you used to, oh, how this look? Is this okay? Is this all right? What should I do? No. When you get older in life, you don't worry about stuff like that. Honey, I put my faith in that man up above, and I keep it moving. Even when I don't understand stuff, I just say, Lord, it's in your hand. I might whine and cry because I am human. And and I know I'm not supposed to question him. I even question him, because when it went about with my shift and me having all that seniority and them changing my days off, I questioned him. Lord, what is it? What did I do? Are you whooping me for something I did back in whenever? Because you know what? One thing in life, you don't get away with nothing, honey. You might be thinking you getting away with something, but you are not getting away with anything. And I was just questioning God. I was just so down, so depressed. And then I was like, okay, when I gave it to him, when I put it in his hands, and I just, I was just like, oh, okay. I'm doing better. I'm making more money. I didn't want to work on the weekends. And my number one reason, let me put this out there. I don't want to work on the weekends because I don't think I'm too good or something like that. I know the weekends are really busy, okay? I have a really bad spine. I was in a car accident, for the people that may not know, back in 2010. And I've been taking these injections and these shots and going through all this therapy and stuff, trying to avoid a neck fusion. And if you guys see, not too long ago, I just had an MRI. And my doctor has a new physician assistant. And I guess I walked in and I looked too good one day, and he don't know who my God is. Now, I have good and bad days, don't get me wrong. But you don't have to look like the way you feel. You know, like I tell you guys, we get on these cameras and we make you guys think everything is okay. But it's some days I be hurting so bad, I cannot see straight. Or I be done work so hard and I get off, I just drag in that house and just sit down. I can't do nothing else. And that's probably a number one reason why I haven't tried to get into another relationship. Because I get tired of explaining how I feel to people. And everybody want to judge me. Well, you look like you fine. That's the first thing always come out their mouth. But I get tired of explaining myself to people. But anyway, it's not feel sorry for Tiki today. Because my guy sits high and he looks low. But anyway, that's the number one reason why I didn't want to be there on the weekends, because it's really, really, really busy. And it's tearing my spine down. Every time I go in there and they do a new MRI or x-rays or something, the first thing they say is, you need to find a different job. Okay, like I've told you guys, I went to school for pharmacy tech, did that. Had just maybe 100 intern hours left to finish up the entire program, paid for it. And I was at a pharmacy working, and I received one of the fax. I looked at it and it said on the fax, do not hire intern, let her work for free. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, I'm going to work 8 hours a day and I'm coming to school at night from 6 to 10. And I was doing this, you know, Monday through Friday, because I did one of them accelerated programs for 1 year to get through it. And I just got discouraged, you know. But I shouldn't have never, you know, gave up. And I can always go pick back up and redo what I need to do to get through it. So anyway, that's the number one reason why I don't want to be there on the weekends. It's just really, really, really busy. And if anybody know, or if you don't know, I'm going to educate you. Liquid weight is the heaviest weight in the world. Them trays with them drinks, that's like 20 pounds you're walking around with. And they limit us to carry so many because they know it tears up the spine. But anyway, y'all, I want to do a little quick, let me talk about my bank right quick. All right, guys, y'all know I bank with, okay, whomever. I done put them on the spot a couple times. ATM used to steal my money and whatever, whatnot. So, you know, I stopped going through there and start just going on the inside. So every time I go in, I gotta hear all this about all these ones, you know. And I'm just standing there with a smile on my face. But I'm getting so sick and tired of them complaining about taking my money. I put them in sequence, 1s, 5s, 10s, you know, 20s, whatever. I put them in sequence. I straighten them. I face them all the same way, because each time I go in, somebody complain about the way, you know, my deposits are. And every time I go in, I have to listen to somebody whine and complain about doing their job. So you know what? It always, now with me being older, at first I would want to pop off and cuss them out, because I'd be like, you should be glad you got an MFing job. There's a lot of people who want your job, but you know what? When I see people act like that, I just smile. And I thank God for where I came from, because y'all need to ask Miss Miles. I used to be a mess. And now I just look at them and I go, wow, you know. And they can tell by the expression on my face or my demeanor. It goes from this happy-go-lucky person to me just sitting there looking at them as if, you know, okay. My thing is something I want to say real quick, fast, in a hurry, because I'm making this too long. I don't understand, why do people complain about doing their job? And what I'm saying is, I turned it back on myself to now where when somebody say something to me or ask me something when I'm at work, I just try to better myself and do better when I see other people do wrong. Because you know what? They say things that bother you are normally things about yourself. And I said, wow. So now things that really, really, really irritate me, I sit up and think about the man in the mirror. And you guys, y'all, let's do this today. Think about some things that really, 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 really irritate you. just really irritate you and think about the man in the mirror. And I'm going to get off this soapbox or off this seat, and I'm going to, let you guys go. You guys, y'all have a lucky day. Have a blessed day. I don't get now my president, because he is our president, whether we want to accept it or not. And a lot of people that were sitting next to you that were saying they were going to vote for this person, that person, and the other, because I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. That's your right to exercise your right. But a lot of people did not get out and exercise their right. And a lot of people was like, they both evil. I'm going to vote for Harambe, or I'm going to vote for an independent person, somebody we ain't never in our life heard of. And that's why this took place. A reality star is the president. This young man knew what he was doing. Trust me and believe. He planned it all out. And you guys, y'all have a look.